Welcome to Simplekidscrafts.com.
Hi, so today we're going to make this bracelet which basically has buttons on it, as you can see, and it's sitting on top of a silk cord. I used my buttons here. I had a medium-sized button and a smaller button. I put them one on top of another and used thread and basically threaded through on the actual cord. I did this, one on top of the other, sandwiched them, threaded through, and that was all. Now I hope that you can appreciate a little bit here. I'm gonna put it a little bit up so you can see it more with close up. I threaded with the color that I was using in the center, and this is basically silk, thread or cord. What I'm gonna do now is to show you how to do a Chinese knot, and we're gonna go through one loop of the cord, a second loop. Now the second loop you have to pass through the back like so and hold the first loop with your finger. On the third loop, what you're going to do is to pass through the knot, the cord on the first loop that you made, and then make the knot and tie it real tight and cut any excess. Now what I'm going to do is show you this again, but with a close-up. So if you missed any of the details on the first try, you can see that it slides actually. We're going to try it again. So now on the other side, we're going to show the reverse of the bracelet. Now on the other side, you can see here, my goal is to actually have the same effect here. So I'm gonna pass it through once. Okay, that's my first loop, and then I'm gonna hold it with my finger and pass it through a second time. Okay, so that's my second loop right there, holding my first loop with my finger still. On my third loop, then what I do is pass through the hole of the first loop and then tie it real tight. Now the key to making these perfect is to actually measure your wrist twice. So the cord will be twice as long as your wrist, and then you can see how it slides. And what we're going to do is cut any excess so that the bracelet looks actually a little bit better. And now I'm going to show you how this works. Now that we have the actual bracelet, what we're going to do is to take and slide it on one side, the knot, and slide it on one side, the other knot and slide it on the other side, and basically you can make any size of wrist really to fit into this bracelet. And now I'm gonna put it on, and remember that I did twice the size of my wrist. So now when I adjust it and when I move the knots all the way up, you will see what happens. When I adjust it to one side and then adjust it to the other side, the actual bracelet is exactly the same size as my wrist. So there you go. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you later. Bye!